Alright dear friends, Mark of TechPinas here, and I'm now here at the Asus exhibit area at Computex 2016, and we're talking to Mr. Andrew Chan, one of our friends from Asus Global, and he will introduce to us the new Asus ZenFone 3 Deluxe that I'm sure many of you are very excited about. So let's go ahead and get to know the device. And I'm with Mr. Andrew Chan. He is the Senior Product PR Manager of Asus Global, and with him is the already much anticipated Asus ZenFone 3 Deluxe. So go ahead, sir. Tell us more about this amazing handset.
Hi Mark, thanks. This is the ZenFone 3 Deluxe.
Okay.
And this is the top of the line model from the new ZenFone 3 series in terms of specifications. And what are those top of the line features? Number one, this one has a 5.7 inch AMOLED display.
AMOLED.
AMOLED.
Is this the first time that you're using AMOLED on a smartphone? Because previously you use IPS, right? For your previous ZenFone models, is that correct?
I believe this is the first AMOLED display. And of course, the advantages of AMOLED displays are they are sharper, brighter, and more power efficient.
Yeah, that's great. And also they make the phone a lot lighter, right?
Yeah. So another feature of this phone that makes it an elite model is that it uses the Snapdragon 820 processor, which is currently the top of the line processor.
Yeah. More like the flagship level processor.
Yes, used in many of the flagship phones like the Samsung S7, the LG G5.
Yeah.
So another reason why this is the top of the line model is the other aspects which I talked about, which Asus is focusing on.
Yeah.
Design, photography, and entertainment.
Okay.
So that's the world's first all-metal body,
actually the world's first. Okay.
unibody phone that does not have antenna lines.
How were you able to do that? How was Asus able to do that?
The antennas were actually shifted to the top edges and given little, very small perforations for the signals to pass through.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I wasn't able to see that, but now that you mentioned it, I will definitely check it out. Yeah. So that's great. Okay, so this is also chamfered, right? Just like
it is
the
also
ZenFone 3,
chamfered.
yeah.
What we call the
diamond cut.
Okay. Metallic edge.
And then the face, of course, this is also scratch resistant.
It is scratch resistant, and this front is Gorilla Glass 4, their latest generation of Gorilla Glass.
And at the back, you have a fingerprint scanner.
Yes, this fingerprint scanner allows you to unlock the phone very rapidly and is compatible with a variety of apps. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna ask you, do you think this is the best looking handset that Asus has released so far?
This is by far the best looking handset, in my opinion, even though I work for Asus. I think it's the best looking handset that we've produced in our history.
Okay.
Yeah. But some
I agree.
Yeah, some people actually like the glass design of the ZenFone 3. So
some also like the Ultra, the design of the ZenFone 3 Ultra. But personally, for me, this is the best one.
Yeah. So it actually has the same physical dimensions as an iPhone 6 Plus, but a much larger screen.
It's 5.7.
5.7.
5.7.
Yes.
Okay. Also, we've already talked about the design.
So the last feature that we like to talk about is, again, design. Then the second thing is photography and entertainment. And photography-wise, this phone shares the same sensor as the one in the Ultra, which is a 23 megapixel Sony IMX318 sensor.
Okay.
Together with the Xperia Z5, this is the world's highest resolution smartphone camera. But this one uses a later generation sensor than the Sony Z5.
So it's more advanced.
It is more advanced, yes. It features several new technologies which you can test for yourself and see if it's supposed to take better photos.
Okay.
So with such a high resolution, you're able to zoom in or crop photos with less detail loss. You're able to print larger photos, and with the large resolution and our Pixel Master 3 technology.
Yeah. So that boosts the performance further, right? And of course, you have the Tritech autofocus technology.
All three phones have Tritech autofocus. But with the high resolution, Asus True to Life, Asus Pixel Master 3 has a capability to combine 4 pixels into one more light sensitive one.
So it condenses the pixels. Okay.
Which makes it able to shoot in very low light, because it's using every 4 pixels has one light sensitive, very much more light sensitive one. Your resolution will drop from 23 to still a very usable 6 megapixel resolution, but it's able to do that in very low light.
That's great. And actually, what I personally love about this phone, because I'm more of a power user, it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. So I think it's going to be the first ever smartphone to be launched globally, like on a global scale, to have 6 gigabytes of RAM.
It has 6 gigabytes of RAM, and 2 gigabytes of that RAM is assigned for special buffer for apps that you regularly use.
Okay. It's automatic? Is it automatic?
Yeah, it's automatic. It preloads them and fires them instantly when you need them.
Oh, that's great.
It's like an app buffer, yes.
So it's more of like, it really launches apps faster.
Yes.
How about gaming? Does that benefit gaming as
It
well?
benefits gaming greatly. You can test it when we
Like
get
the
you
most
a
specs
review.
intensive games.
Yes.
Easily this can run those
This
games.
can run it. It has a Snapdragon 820 processor already, so
Okay.
that's more than enough actually. Yeah.
And I read that the 6 gigabytes of RAM is matched by your Optiplex technology.
That is
What is it about?
That
Can
is-
you tell me more about
That's
that?
the technology I was explaining. The
Okay.
Optiplex technology is
So that's the 2 gig of
2
RAM.
gigs of
Okay.
RAM that actually stores, preloads your apps for faster relaunch.
Okay. So that's Optiplex technology. Okay. So can you give me a demo of the camera just for them to see how it works?
Я просто не знаю, может или больше, или поменьше.
Super fast. How about the selfie cam? Hi everyone. Okay, no one more. Okay, so is it safe to say that this is your most gorgeous, most powerful, and like the best camera phone you've ever made so far?
Yeah, I guess so. This is our best looking phone, and the engineers and designers really took a very long time. If you saw the presentation a few days ago, they took over 500 days in development
Oh my gosh.
of this model, which is a very long time in phone development history. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So what kind of user do you think would want a phone like this?
This is the phone for people who don't want to compromise at all.
No
Who
compromises.
want the best specs and who want the very best performance from a smartphone and who are comfortable with a 5.7-inch size. Typically, we hope to get the kind of people who look at the elite phones of the flagship models, or obviously Samsung or LG. Yeah.
So what was Asus's, because this is a lot different from the deluxe version of the ZenFone 2, right? This is I think this is going to really go head to head with the flagship level.
It is.
Like the iPhone or the S7 Edge or the
Yes, it is.
S7. What was Asus's motivation in crafting a phone like this? Because ZenFone 2 was more like a mid-range release, like an upper mid-range flagship, right? This one is totally on the high-end level. So what was it? Is it more of like Asus is going big right now, like really going for the really top of the line level?
We're expanding
devices?
our market, and we feel that the range that the new ZenFone 3 offers now addresses a larger customer audience. For example, you have the very affordable ZenFone 3,
Yeah.
and you have the very high-end elite ZenFone 3 Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yep, and in the future there could be more ZenFone 3 models as well that could address even more user needs.
Yeah.
And of course there's the large 6.8-inch Ultra, which is for those who love watching movies or gaming on the go.
Okay.
So Asus usually makes a wide range of phones for a wide range of audience, and the characteristic of Asus phones that is consistent throughout all generations is that they've always been very good value. You cannot find, or you can hardly find phones of the same specifications for the prices that Asus phone has.
Okay, that's wonderful. And finally, I want to ask you, when will it be available, especially in the Philippines? And the price is $499 US,
Starting
right?
at $499, this will be available. It should be available in the Philippines from Q3 onwards.
Around mid-July, right? Around middle, or
I need to confirm that with the marketing managers, but yes, I think
yeah.
so. Hopefully.
And it will be out in several very elegant colors, right? This is the gold,
This is the
lush gold, right?
what they call sand gold, I think. Yeah.
Sand gold, or yeah, this one is the
Titanium gray.
titanium green. And then how many colors will it be? Like,
They'll be available in 3 colors.
Yeah. Okay.
There's also a silver one that's somewhere around.
yeah, the silver one is also very good looking. All right, thank you so much, sir.
Oh.
So you can speak Filipino. Salamat po. Alright, thank you so much.